comes in with a lot of hype, and I feel like, with the things going on with Envy right now, this is definitely Cloud9's tournament for the taking. And they were talking a little bit over at the desk, and maybe we see some Symmetra stuff. Well, it looks like here, at least at the start from Cloud9, you're going to see Torbjorn and Symmetra in play.
Oh, it's happening. I talked to Cloud9 backstage right before the match. I was like, you bringing out anything tricky here with the new patch? They said, look out when we're on defense. And it looks like they are going to be looking for a stronghold. The door's opening up, and already you see those shield barriers going forward.
Yeah, you see Adam just firing off those warning shots, just letting NRG know that there is a Symmetra on the other side. And for NRG, you're going to have Seagull on the Hanzo, so he's going to be trying to get a pick here early. He's just getting rid of some of these turrets, going to slow them down a little bit. Now NRG, they're just going to have to kind of form some kind of strategy, because now you don't know where the Symmetra is going to be placing these turrets and whatnot, and also they do not know that the Torbjorn's in play yet.
Yeah, haven't seen that Torbjorn yet, and you're already going to see the shield drop for now. It's going to be Surefour on that Roadhog, though. It's going to be the key player for me to watch in this first fight. Look out for Seagull on the Hanzo, trying to get an angle on the stairs for now. Let's take a look at the opening action. Already the Torb is down. Kai and friends are going to have a whole lot of trouble on this point in a moment.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shot there by Seagull, able to take out Mendo, but he's just not able to get onto the point here. It's going to be NRG having the jump down. You're going to see Kai jump up on the Diva, going to pressure Seagull down from the high ground. But it's still going to be NRG picking up 2 kills here early. They get one of the turrets as well from Torbjorn, so that's out of play. Now they're going to just try and bum rush onto the point. They push Rib all the way back. This is looking pretty good for NRG.
And there you see the nano boost coming out. Rib trying to deal with it. Earthshatter is going to come down. Drops 3 players. Enigma surviving through it, though. Surefour trying to clean them up from up top. There's the hook. And now you're going to see 3 straight kills coming in. Adam doing a lot of damage there with the Symmetra.
Yeah, and you see they have Enigma on the ground. It's going to be Surefour with 1 shot, then a hook. You're going to be able to take out Enigma. So the push going to be stopped by NRG. They do get 1 tick at the top. So getting closer to unlocking the payload. Surefour just kind of...
If you're not dizzy yet.
And you actually see, so Adam gets his ultimate there. There is the shield barrier that Symmetra has now. It's going to give everybody on the team an extra 75 shield, which is huge.
Yeah, and of course Torbjorn is going to be dropping armor for this squad. Everyone fully loaded on the defensive side here for Cloud9. Still plenty of time for energy. You got 2 minutes and 6 seconds to work with before unlocking that payload. But they got to win a big team fight here, and it looks like Clockwork, he's got to go for this opening pick, Matt.
Well, you see Surefour coming up the stairs with Rib. He's going to use the whole hog and just push NRG back. He gets nano boosted as well. It's not going to kill anybody, but he's going to stop the push from NRG. You see it's going to be Clockwork up in the top. He was actually just caught off guard there. He's going to have to back down, split off from the team. But you see NRG trying to just get through this front gate, which they do, but they're just still trying to figure out how to get past these Symmetra barriers. And now you see the self-destruct coming in from Kai. He's going to be able to pick up 2, and NRG can barely get through the gates, Chris. This is not looking good.
Adam looks so comfortable on Symmetra right now, and Surefour is just tearing through NRG. It hasn't worked yet, Matt. Do you switch things up? I know you got 4 ults to work with here for NRG.
Well, you do have 1 minute and 15 to go. You're going to get very close to the Graviton Surge, and you have the Hanzo ultimate as well. So you have those 2 to combine. You also have a nano boost. You have pretty much every ultimate on the table here for NRG. So you're looking in pretty good shape, but Mendo does have that Molten Core, so pay attention to Torbjorn when we get into this next fight.
Here comes Dummy, nano boost. Going to be the game changer in this next fight. Rolf nowhere near his. And it looks like Numlock says it is time to make the push. Down to our last 45 seconds. Seagull with the Hanzo, can't find anything yet, and they are pulling out a Diva, just causing problems here to slow things down.
Yeah, they're just waiting for Enigma to get this ult, so he's going to hit 100% now. Now he's going to drop down, and you're going to see the Graviton Surge come in here shortly. You have all of the ultimates. Here comes the Sound Barrier, and here comes the Dragon Strike here. You're going to see the Graviton come in, but I believe it actually gets eaten up there by Kai, so a big play there from Kai on the side of Cloud9. He eats up that Graviton, and that is what NRG was playing around. That is so unfortunate.
Rib dropped to about 10% health, finally going to be dropped, but you still have 4 players on the point. Mendo looking for the final kill on Seagull. Seagull staying alive. Mendo keeping himself up with that armor. Great defensive hold, as it is Cloud9 with a full hold here on Hollywood.
Yeah, and they use that Symmetra and Torbjorn to perfection there. You saw the Symmetra as soon as she got the shield barrier. It was just so much HP for NRG to get through, and they just were not able to make anything happen. They played really for that end game where they got all their ults, and as soon as that Graviton gets eaten, it was game over.
And I love the face there from Mendo. He gives the golf clap to Adam. Well done on the Symmetra. Adam, the game changer there. There was just so much health for Cloud9 and NRG unable to do the damage. But now, NRG with an opportunity to answer back. They're on defense next. But this Cloud9 squad, they are looking so strong. Definitely the favorite in their group. We already know what happened earlier with FaZe and Liquid going the distance to Game 3. NRG trying to avoid that loser's bracket matchup against a Liquid squad. They've been scrimming all day, but here we go, Matt. The door's about to open up. Cloud9 going back to the well-known 4-tank strategy here.
Yeah, and this is something that we've been seeing them run in the qualifiers online for NGE. They run those 4 tanks. Surefour very good on the Roadhog. And Kai switches off the Zarya. He's been a very effective D.Va player. They let Mendo run the Zarya. The side of NRG on defense will actually see Seagull bust out the Torbjorn. I actually saw him warming up backstage earlier in the day, running Torb pretty much all the games he played. So I kind of expected to see this at one point, but you don't have the Symmetra there for that extra heal pool as well.
You are going to see Milo, though, pulling out a Zenyatta. So maybe going for some discords, trying to cut down these tanks. There's still 30 seconds left on the clock, and you can see the positioning here. Seagull with the Torb. How important is Seagull here? He's your DPS player, and he's playing as a Torbjorn.
He's extreme. I mean, look, if they're going to hold on this defensive side, Seagull is going to need to go crazy. I mean, you're going to be looking at Seagull and Clockwork to pick up a lot of these kills. And I believe what they were trying to set up for is Dummy is going to throw this Ana grenade over the top, and they're going to let Seagull build some ult charge by just getting some free shots with the turret at the beginning.
We've seen some nade spots recently.
Yeah, there it is.
And there we go. The strike coming out here from Numlock as he's going to drop back to the point, but keep your eyes on that turret. And you can see Mendo just soaking it up, saying, thanks for the charge, buddy.
Yep, they're going to get rid of that turret, but Seagull's going to be able to plant another one down right away before the push from Cloud9 comes in, and Seagull with that nice spot there. It's so difficult to see all the way in the back because that push just blocks the line of sight on the turret.
Clockwork on this Roadhog, looking for the opening pick as they wear down the shield. You got to look out, though, for Mendo on the Zarya. In practice backstage, he was getting golds nearly every game, ripping through, and now you see Milo from afar, trying to get these discords on, but the D.Va gets up close and personal before Kai can do the damage. He's going to be knocked out of the suit. And here comes the push. Cloud9 not giving up quite yet.
Yeah, but you just see how effective it is, those discords. You're able to cut down these tanks pretty quick, but it's going to be Rib able to pick up one. Seagull's turret in the back still doing work. Cloud9 pushing through, being very aggressive. They're still in this fight, but Seagull on the Torbjorn just doing work. He picks up one. He's going to drop down another turret. Just going to stall Cloud9 out a little bit longer. You see Surefour switch things up. He's going to go over to Tracer, but he gets taken out right away. It's a combination of Dummy and Milo on the supports, able to deal quick work as Circle.
I was going to say, huge props to Milo. He kept Dummy up when Dummy was down to 10 HP. And they are now both surviving. 4 ults available for this next team fight on the other side for Cloud9. After your opening push, it's just Rolf who has that nano boost available. And talking to NRG, I asked him, who's going to be one of the biggest threats from Cloud9? They said, well, clearly Surefour, but Rolf they consider to be one of the best players on this team. He is an incredible Ana.
Oh, without a doubt, Cloud9 has some phenomenal support players with Adam and Rolf. Rolf definitely does not get enough credit, I feel like, on his Ana. Very effective with it. They do have the sound barrier and the nano boost. They have the high ground right now. You're just going to see Surefour just trying to try and get a hook here and just pick one of these players off. But Seagull playing a little bit further in the back, needs to make sure that turret stays up because he has the Molten Core. The Graviton Surge comes in. It's going to be 3 players stuck inside it. The D.Va ultimate comes out. It doesn't get anybody. It's going to be Rolf and Surefour, though. In the kill feed, it's going to be Cloud9 getting control.
And this could be it here for map number 1. Rib got nano boosted, taken out of the action, but his teammates cleaning up the kills in the Graviton. Cloud9 at 75%. Enigma trying to stall out. You got Clockwork split the opposite direction, going for the hook, and this is a big one on Rolf. Rolf not dropping, though. The D.Va comes in to save the day. Transcendence coming out. Milo trying to buy some time.
Yeah, and you see the D.Va ultimate coming in. It's going to be Enigma just grabbing one here, and he's going to drop down onto the point. And you still see Enigma doing a fantastic job. Contest this. It's going to be NRG getting right back into things. Surefour, though, on the Tracer, able to get one. Mendo's going to pick up another, and this is getting dangerous for NRG. You see Milo's going to fall as well. Enigma's going to drop. They need to get some players close to this point, or else it's going to be Cloud9 winning our first map.
Clockwork just trying to stay alive with that Tracer. Finally going to be eliminated. Mendo's going to finish, and it's Cloud9 taking game number 1.
Yeah, no, it was a very good, obviously, defensive hold from Cloud9. They get a full hold on their first defense, and then when they go on the attack, just the aggression that they were able to put on NRG, they just were not able to sustain through that.
I want to steal that golf clap from Mendo. That's my new move.
Big, I think this is an interesting one because you could see Cloud9 come out with all of these tanks. They don't really have anything to deal with Pharah up in the sky.
Well, if you've heard of Seagull before this, you've probably been watching his Pharah videos. He has some incredible highlights all over YouTube. You can check them out after the match. For now, though, it's time to head in to the well. It'll be our first point. Now, when we play Control, Matt, this is going to be multiple rounds. It's going to be the first to 3 here and the best of 5 in Game 2.
Yeah, now we can just take a look at some of the comps here. At the beginning, we already talked a little bit about the Pharah on the side of NRG. Seagull should be running that. Maybe he changes it up. But right now, I mean, it looks like that's what he's going to be going with. And Cloud9, it looks like they're going to be sticking with those 4 tanks. So you'll see Mendo on the Zarya and Surefour on the Roadhog. And they're just pretty much going to try and work down Numlock's shield. Then Surefour is going to get a pick.
We're going to open things up here with our blue team. You're taking a look at NRG on the attack. Seagull with the Pharah, not showing himself yet. He's got to look out for the D.Va, and he's going to open things up with a boop. Oh. Doesn't get the Reinhardt, and Kai is going to force Numlock, his tank, off the map. So already man advantage in favor of Cloud9. Seagull just trying to get some pick damage here, but that is an awful opening for NRG in terms of momentum.
It almost went to perfection, though. As you see, it's going to be Seagull finally landing one of those rockets and knocking Mendo into the hole. But at the beginning, he didn't want to show himself early. He wanted to just bait the Cloud9 team closer to the well and then be able to knock them in.
Kai surviving with just about 5 health. A great nade coming in from Dummy. Surefour going to back away, as well as his tank Rib, as Cloud9 already up to 13%. But here comes the big fight, and Numlock is going to get into the action. Seagull trying to clean up. D.Va out of the shell, and he is looking for the boop again. Down goes Kai. And Seagull just doing so much damage here on the bird.
Oh, and he just picks up 3 as Pharah. They have nothing to get him out of the sky. I'm going to be looking to see if Cloud9 changes anything up, because Seagull is absolutely dominating this game here on well. You see, he's just raining these rockets from above. They have nothing to deal with it. Maybe you see a Soldier coming out, but it looks like, at least for now, yep, there goes Surefour. He's going to switch over to Soldier 76. Definitely a needed change.
He's had enough of it, Matt, and we'll see if Surefour can counter Seagull. So far, that Barrage and Nano Boost are available currently for NRG. For Cloud9, you got Kai with his D.Va Bomb, as well as Rolf, who has a Nano of his own. Here comes the push. Rib right behind Kai, who is going to zone out. Rib's going to hit both tanks with a Flame Strike, but so far, no picks quite yet.
Yeah, well, you actually saw Surefour take out Seagull, and he's actually going to be able to take out Dummy as well. So that's 2 players down for NRG. Seagull should be able to get back into the fight, though, with that Rocket Barrage, but it's going to be Cloud9 being very aggressive, just mowing down the members of NRG. It's going to be Clockwork. He gets auto-grenaded and then just focus fired, and it's Cloud9 getting the point back.
I like this comp switch. It seems to be paying off very well, and the ults still available here for C9. NRG coming off to spawn together, and they're going to have to get their way through Kai first. Surefour just dropping back, as he is going to let his tanks distract. He's looking for Seagull, though, and Seagull is going to be the key player potentially in this next fight. You got 5 ults, almost a 6, as Enigma is working towards that Graviton. That could be the game-changing moment.
Yeah, you're going to look to see if they can combine the Graviton with that Rocket Barrage, and you see it's going to be the Earthshatter coming in from Rib. Doesn't get anything. It's going to be Cloud9 investing a Sound Barrier into this as well. Milo's going to take it out at the beginning by Surefour, and there is the Graviton Surge coming in from the side of Cloud9. Surefour just raining in bullets to the members of NRG, and there you see a D.Va ultimate up in the sky as well from Kai. He's able to get one. The push stopped from the side of NRG, and Cloud9 has control of the point, 75% the way to go. Very close to closing out this first point, and I will say, Chris, that it is easy to stall out on this one, so Cloud9 in a very good spot.
Absolutely. You are going to go back over to Seagull. Let's take a look at the action in the middle of the map. The tanks all dropping back. They know they are going to have to deal with ults on the side for NRG. Into the action first is Numlock. He's going to get up close and personal. Looks like a tank battle, as the Reinhardts are just going to be swinging at each other. Seagull gets the Sound Barrier and trying to get behind enemy lines. Finds Mendo. There's the Barrage. So it looks like with Mendo out of the action, this is going to be a huge advantage for NRG. They've forced everyone back. Dummy even finishing off the Reinhardt. fantastic stuff here coming in for NRG. Cloud9 going to be coming back, but Shore4 going to have that tac visor available.
Yeah, NRG has to use all their ultimates in that fight, and they get pretty fortunate because they're trying to set up the Graviton and the Rocket Barrage during that, but the Graviton of Enigma eaten up by KyKy yet again. So we saw him do that on Hollywood. We saw it there again on Ilios, but Seagull's able to come over the top, pick up a few with the Rocket Barrage, open up the point for NRG. You see Shore4 just trying to get behind lines here. He's going to put a lot of nice shots into Seagull, trying to take him out. Seagull just dives into the well for some cover, but Seagull going to be taken out by Shore4. And now you have the tac visor. It's just they're going to need to get on the point, push NRG a little bit further back before they use that ultimate.
I love watching Shore4. It's like he has a permanent tac visor. His aim so pure. You can see waiting for KyKy to get back into his mech, and, well, there's a nano boost, so tac visor is forced out as well, but a Roadhog is going to be the first opponent he sees. Clockwork surviving, able to get that bubble, and it looks like Shore4, though, able to put more damage down while the sound barrier comes in. Cloud9, they want to finish it right here.
Yeah, and you see Seagull switch things up. He's going to go off of the Pharah, switch things up, and go to Mei, and just trying to use the Mei to stall this out for as long as possible. Shore4 just putting a ton of pressure. The tank's coming in from Cloud9 as well. It's going to be Milo trying to get on the point. He dropped. It'll be Cloud9 taking our first point here on Ilios.
I thought the nano boost came in a little bit early, but it didn't seem to matter. Cloud9 just winning the engagements, and you know, the Mei came out there for Seagull, but was it too late?
No, I think, you know, the Pharah is being extremely effective. I think you stayed on that. And I mean, look, it comes down to a one-on-one between him and Shore4. If he's able to win one of those engagements, you think that game could go completely different, where he just then just has the free reign to just stay in the sky and just rain down those rockets on the tank. But Shore4 wins 2 or 3 of those engagements towards the end, which ends up swinging the game in Cloud9's favor.
And of course, that is just the first point. We now switch it up as we head to the Lighthouse. Your blue team, still NRG, Cloud9, wearing red here in game number 2. We're going to open things up with Enigma on the Tracer.
Yeah, now this is going to be a little bit of a different comp from NRG. You'll have Seagull running the Zarya, so Huck talked a little bit about, you know, what makes Seagull such an effective Zarya player, so see if we see any of that in this matchup, and it'll be Cloud9 going back to those 4 tanks.
Enigma, he is their flex player. He can do it all. We've seen him on D.Va, now pulling out the Tracer, just trying to get behind enemy lines and be a distraction. The Roadhog's going to force him back, though. And it looks like Cloud9 is going to be making their way to the point. Numwalk did a big battle, gets KyKy out of his mech. The D.Va is going to be cleaned up, so a 6v5 advantage currently for your NRG team. And it looks like they're going to be going after this Ana next.
Yeah, but it's going to be Rib taking out Milo, and Mendo's going to take out Clockwork. So you're going to have 2 players out of the equation for NRG. That's going to force them to back all the way up. And Numlock does have the Earth Shatter for the next fight for NRG. So look to see if they use that potentially. They don't have anything to combine it with right now. You're getting very close to that Nano Boost, so you think maybe you combine the Nano Boost with the Earth Shatter and you're able to get into the point and cause some chaos.
Of course, he's talking about the next push here from NRG. Numlock's going to be your key player. Keep an eye on the Reinhardt. Will he be able to hit that Earth Shatter? The battle coming in as you're going to see Seagull on the Zarya with his Reinhardt. The push about to go down, and it looks like Enigma is going to have his Pulse Bomb if he wants to go on the flank.
Yeah, and you're also going to have Rib or Cloud9 with his Earth Shatter as well, and you see it's going to be Numlock. He's going to fall as soon as he gets Nano boosted, but jumps right back up. You're going to see the Nano come in from the side of Cloud9 as well. The Graviton Surge coming in from Seagull. He's able to get 2, but it's Cloud9 fighting back. KyKy and Shore for a kill apiece. It's just going to be Clockwork up. He's going to drop. Cloud9 holds on through that fight, and now it's Big Chris because they have the ultimate advantage coming in this next one.
That was huge from Cloud9. They made their opponents waste so many ults. Enigma didn't get the big bang off as well, so that Graviton just not successful for Cloud9, though. You're going to have Shore4 available with a whole hog. KyKy, he can just zone people out with the D.Va as well, and it looks like that's the game plan. D.Va goes down, they speed boost into this middle room, and here's the big fight. Shore4, though, hit with an Ana grenade, and he will be taken down. So you already have both of your healers down, and it looks like everyone here from Cloud9 will fall as Enigma goes to take the point. 88%, though, already scored from Cloud9 before NRG retakes.
Yeah, Cloud9 still in a very good position to take this second point, even though obviously they're giving up the point to NRG. Look at the top. NRG. They're going to have a sound barrier going into this next fight from Milo. But Cloud9, they do have the whole hog. You have Mendo with the Graviton. Look to see those combine, and it could be game over for this NRG squad.
Dummy trying to beat Rolf to the nano boost. That could be the game changer here, and Mendo is going to be forced against the wall. Sound barrier is going to be coming down, and it's NRG holding on for now. Numlock out of the action though, so it's going to be no Reinhardt available. And Surefour going to be cleaned up here, Matt. Enigma doing that damage on the Tracer.
Yeah, now Kai is going to get nano boosted. He's going to get over towards the point, but he's going to drop as well. And things are starting to fall apart for Cloud9. Seagull's going to earn his Graviton Surge through this. This is a very good fight for NRG.
It's going back and forth, back and forth. Currently NRG with the ult advantage. That was a big win in that last battle.
And Enigma just stayed alive forever during that. I mean, we saw from Surefour's POV, you know, he's just trying to locate Enigma during that fight. He's just not able to do so, and he picks up a few clutch kills. But here comes the next fight. You're going to hear the Graviton Surge come in. Surefour, he's going to get some teammate assist there from Kai as Clockwork drops, but it's going to be Seagull and Enigma getting a kill apiece and swinging things in this NRG team's favor.
Seagull trying to hunt him down, and you see Rib just saying, I'm out of here. They're going to give up on that fight. They know they have 1 or 2 left. Kai will be able to get out as well. So Cloud9 will have to regroup, but time is ticking away. 76% already. Remember, it was 89-0. NRG right back in this game, and one more hold, they could lock it up.
Yeah, and this next fight is theirs to lose. I mean, they're going to have a whole hog, they're going to have an Earth Shatter, the Pulse Bomb as well. So they have all of the tools to win this next fight.
Here comes Rib leading the charge. The sound barrier going to be brought down for Cloud9. The whole hog, though, going to force Mendo off the map. Adam, their Lucio, was cleaned up as well. Cloud9 in a 4-on-6, and they just lost Rib. It is NRG in overtime taking this one. Their last desperation attempt coming through here as Mendo is going to switch to Tracer, but it's way too late. NRG coming back and tying this one up at 1 point each in game 2.
Yeah, it was just fantastic team play from NRG. Once they got the point back, they never let Cloud9 get close. And you just saw some great ult usage from the side of NRG. You know, a few fights went their way where they were able to conserve some ultimates, and Cloud9 just can never get back.
We're going to the ruins now, Matt. Does this change up your comp at all, knowing that this is a much more wide open control point?
Well, Enigma was very effective with the Tracer. So you're going to see some kind of change from the side of Cloud9. It looks like at least here early, you'll see Surefour switch things up and go over to McCree. So it's going to be his job to single-handedly shut down Enigma.
The flex player for NRG causing problems in the second point. Here comes the opening for Cloud9. We're going to jump on board with Surefour first, and this is one of my favorite things to watch. Is Surefour on McCree, headshot after headshot should be incoming.
Yeah, I mean, his accuracy is just filthy on any of these DPS areas. You see him knock down a nice headshot there on a dummy, backing him up. A flashbang comes in, they're able to deal quick work on the Clockwork, but you see Enigma behind enemy lines yet again, just taking a ton of pressure off of his teammates here, but Surefour just lands a filthy headshot right onto Enigma. You're trying to figure out how to counter the Tracer on the side of NRG. That is an easy way to do it. One bullet of the Peacemaker right to the head.
Is there anything more satisfying in that ding from the headshot coming in with the Peacemaker? Surefour working on the shield. Flame Strike's just being eaten by Mendo. He is playing some fantastic Zarya. NRG trying to figure out what they're going to do next. Enigma getting off the Tracer as soon as he saw that McCree.
I was just going to say, that's like the respect you have for Surefour on McCree. Like, as soon as he brings it out and it's like, you can try it once, it's like, all right, let's get off that. We're not.
Nice shot, buddy.
Yeah, nothing's going to happen good out of this. So we'll be Surefour backing up a little bit, has the Deadeye, just going to use this as a zoning tool, just trying to get some players out. Not going to be able to get anything with it. You see, it's just going to back NRG down, though, for the time being. Just trying to lay some damage in from afar. They're going to have to get Surefour out of this position because he is just raining down damage for free.
And here comes the nano boost. They're going to give it to Kai on the other side. Dummy has a nano boost available, and Seagull now with the Graviton available. They're looking to combine these here in the next team fight. But up first, they're going to stall out. And Matt, what are they waiting on?
Well, I mean, they're just waiting to get in a position where they can actually attack, because Ruins is a map where if you have control of the point and you push up a little bit further, you can really just kind of stall people out in this choke for a very long time. And Surefour able to lay down this damage from afar. It's really just giving NRG a ton of problems. And you see, it's going to be a big Earth Shatter coming in there from Rib. He's going to have the nano boosted Numlock, though, right up in his face. It's going to be return Earth Shatter as Mendo's going to fall. And this is NRG's best chance to get to the point.
Absolutely. They knocked down 3 with that Earth Shatter. Kai on on the point is going to get speared, and Numlock just slapping him around, looking for the baby D.Va, is going to be able to hunt this one down with the help of Enigma on the D.Va. Rolf all alone. He is going to fall. Once again, it is 89-0, make it 91-0 before the point is finally taken back from NRG, but this is something we've seen before, Matt.
I was going to say, this is just shades of the last point we just watched, where Cloud9 went up like 89-0, and NRG was able to get the point and come right back. So now, NRG, they have a sound barrier, and you're going to have a whole hog into this next fight, and we'll see what Cloud9 does. Surefour switches things up. He's going to go over to the Roadhog, and he falls right away. So you're going to lose that big DPS tank here at the beginning for Cloud9. Already not looking good.
Milo down to 20 HP as well, as it looks like it's going to be your 3 tanks and your Lucio up for NRG. Enigma in the back line just trying to poke. He's going to find Rolf. This is a huge kill if you can take out their Ana, and he's going to be able to do so. So NRG holding on to the point for now. Cloud9 at 50%, but they keep stalling it out. Kai about to be knocked out of the mech.
Yeah, but once they take out the Ana, it's obviously a lot harder to keep healing up these tanks. So you're going to have the support players for NRG getting back into the fight before Rolf does, and you see NRG able to hold on to the point.
After Surefour went over to the Roadhog, it looks like we're going to see Clockwork pulling out the Tracer. Enigma staying on that D.Va, distracting on the left side while Clockwork tries to get the damage on the right, but Surefour says, not in my house, brings them in and shuts them down. Cloud9 looking for 2 more picks. You got the D.Va and the Zarya to get through, but a nice bubble there is going to keep Enigma up for a little bit longer.
Yeah, but this is where Cloud9 really needs to take advantage. They use the sound barrier. They're able to push onto the point, but you do have Enigma behind enemy lines just harassing Rolf. You see he's just going to put a lot of shots into him. He's going to force players from Cloud9 back to help their supports in the back line. See an Earthshatter come out there from Numlock, not able to get anything with it, and he's going to just charge in. He's going to try and take out Rib. The players just dancing on the point. It's going to be NRG getting close to taking the lead here.
With every moment, NRG continues to score. Cloud9, even though they have the ult advantage, not able to clean up this point yet. Holhog coming out with the Graviton combo. Mendo locking 3 up in Surefour. Make sure it is secure. Clockwork forced off the point, can't get in there for the contest. Cloud9 has gotten up to 99, and it is NRG in overtime desperation mode. They can't get to the point. Cloud9 going up 2-1 here in game 2.
Yeah, it was a perfectly timed Graviton Surge coming out from Mendo, traps 3 players inside it, and Cloud9 able to deal quick work from them. Clockwork, the only one from NRG, able to stay on the point for a little bit as Tracer and contest, but as soon as he is dealt with, Cloud9 takes the point, and they are 1 round away from taking this series over NRG.
I'll be honest, game number 1, kind of a blowout on Hollywood, but these 2 teams trading blows. When it comes to control, we are going back to our lighthouse, and we're gonna see, will Cloud9 be able to lock in a 2-0 sweep over NRG, or will we see a 5th round here of control?
Yeah, and this is the one that we did see NRG come back. You know, they were down that 89-0, and we just saw they were able to get the point and hold it for the extended period of time. So Enigma will be going with the Tracer yet again. Surefour will be starting things out on Roadhog. We'll see if he's effective, able to take out Enigma with Roadhog. If not, you'll probably see him switch back to that McCree.
It worked so well at the start of the last game. The opening fight, it's going to be Zarya's bubbling Reinhardt's, and Cloud9 is getting very aggressive. The spear, though, coming in from Numlock is going to shut down Rip. It's a 6v5 already.
Yeah, now that was a beautiful Zarya bubble by Seagull, able to keep Numlock alive. I feel like we've seen that a few times with Seagull on Zarya when his teammates are getting hooked by Surefour. He's just able to keep them alive with that Zarya bubble, build some charge, and then make Zarya a really high damage character. And you will see NRG take the point here at the beginning of Lighthouse.
I love it. Kai was just fighting with the Bunny Blaster, trying to cause problems, but there you see Enigma hunting down these healers, at least trying to for NRG. Cloud9, everyone's up, everyone's healthy, and you got Rib nano boosted, just swinging away. Down goes NRG. It's going to be Cloud9 retaking this point as long as they can keep the Zarya out, and Kai is going to make sure they do as Seagull is sent to respawn.
Yeah, but coming up the spawn, you will have the Graviton Surge, and you'll have a Pulse Bomb nano boost for the side of NRG. So they're in a very good spot. Look to see if Mendo can land a really good Graviton Surge to kind of stop the push from NRG right in its tracks.
We haven't seen too many huge Earth Shatters. Last game, it was Cloud9 nailing a big one as Rib helped retake control of the point. This time around, though, the Graviton comes out. Everyone getting stuck in it. Surefour's going to pull out the Holhog. NRG, they're going to lose this fight, but they will have the ult advantage for the next one.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's one where they burn one of the ults on the side of Cloud9, and you get fully stacked with all your ultimates going into the next fight. So that's not a bad loss there for NRG.
Rib with the Earth Shatter is going to be the key defender. Rolf also should be able to nano boost him if he keeps healing these tanks up the way he is. Seagull just launching some projectiles down low. Not finding anything yet, and Seagull is going to get pulled down by Short4. Here comes the pulse bomb from Enigma. A great flank takes out their Ana. Kai can't be finished, so the reload just a moment too early, and it's going to be Enigma chasing down players within the point, but he is all alone. NRG, despite having a massive ult advantage, loses the fight.
That is one you have to win if you are NRG. You have all 6 ultimates. The only one you save there is the sound barrier for this next fight. And Cloud9 able to sustain through it. Some fantastic play from the side of Cloud9. But you see Kai getting a little bit too aggressive there, so they're able to pick him up at the beginning of this fight. You should see the sound barrier coming in soon, and then a rush to the point from NRG.
Clockwork on the Roadhog, looking for the pull. Can't find the Lucio. Going after Rib, though, who is nano boosted and throwing his teammates off the map. It's going to be Mendo out of the action, as you're going to see now. Clockwork just steamroll through. 3 down here for Cloud9. NRG on the retake, but Cloud9's at 97%. They're going to be contesting for the point, and finally NRG has locked it in, but they cannot let Cloud9 back.
Yeah, Cloud9 needs one fight in their favor to take this series, and you will see Short4. He'll change things up. He'll get off of the Roadhog and go over to McCree. So they are having difficulties dealing with Enigma. You've seen just the pressure he's been putting on the back line. They've not been able to deal with him when Short4 is not on this McCree. So he's going to go back to McCree and see if he can pick up Enigma.
Kai just distracting with that Diva. Short4 looking to find the headshots. Is going to be working down the Roadhog. Clockwork going to be slept. A big dart coming in from Rolf. And Short4 continues to just fight on the tanks. Spots Enigma in the back line. He did it last time on the Ruins. Can he hit the one-shot headshot once again?
And you see Tracer, it's going to be Enigma jumping into the point, just trying to contest this as we are in overtime. A flashbang trying to go over the top of the Reinhardt shield, not going to connect. It's going to be Rolf taking out Numlock. Kai going to launch that Diva ultimate for zoning effects, going to get nobody with it. But here comes a Graviton Surge coming in from Seagull. It's going to be Enigma getting 2, but Kai picks up 3 here at the end. Things are falling apart for NRG.
Clockwork desperately trying to get on the point, and he is going to be defended. Enigma shut down by Rolf. The Ana seals the deal as Cloud9 is moving to the winners match. NRG will fall to the losers bracket.